Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack complex topics, really get you well-informed and quickly. Today, we're plunging into a truly chilling cold case. Bay Village, Ohio, 1989, a town that was, famously idyllic. It was even named one of the safest cities in the U.S. by Family Circle. Our mission today, to explore the haunting, unsolved case of Amy Mihaljevic. It's a case that just shattered a community's innocence, full of these tantalizing clues, a really cunning perpetrator, and, a decades-long search for justice that's still going on. So, Amy Mihaljevic, she was a bright 10-year-old fifth grader, known for her signature sideways ponytail, lived in a close-knit family, Bay Village. A place where kids just played freely. It sounds like such a serene backdrop for something so horrific.
It really was. And what's particularly striking, I think, is how the abductor exploited that exact sense of trust. He set up this elaborate ruse, called Amy's home for weeks, claimed he was her mother's colleague from Trading Times magazine. He told Amy her mom got a promotion, said he needed her help picking out a special gift. And he even used that line on her, "You're good at keeping secrets." That's deeply calculated, not random at all.
Wow. And what's even more chilling, authorities found out this wasn't like a one-off thing. Other young girls nearby got almost identical calls and the link. They'd all visited the Lake Erie Nature and Science Center, signed a public logbook, which then, vanished. What does that tell us? The missing logbook, these similar calls about his planning.
Well, that's a critical detail. It really points to an incredible level of premeditation. It strongly suggests he wasn't just relying on chance. He was actively targeting, researching, probably selecting victims right from that logbook. Names, maybe addresses. This was a predator operating with, frankly, a terrifying degree of cunning.
Okay, so Friday, October 27th, 1989. The day Amy disappeared. It actually started, ironically, with her at a school assembly. A police officer was there talking about strangers. She was last seen walking from school towards the Bay Square shopping center, told a friend she was meeting someone, I'm meeting a friend. Witnesses described the man who met her, well-dressed white male, maybe 30s or 40s. But what's baffling is what happened next. Amy made this rushed phone call to her mom, fed her a story about choir auditions. Why that specific story, and why do it right across the street from the police station?
Incredibly brazen, isn't it? Forcing her to make that specific call, making up a story like choir auditions was absolutely a calculated move. Designed clearly to buy him time, precious time. It gave a plausible reason for her absence, in the short term. Let him leave the area without immediate alarm bells. And the location, right? Your Reedfin Police Headquarters. That's just remarkable confidence, or maybe just arrogance.
104 days later, Amy's body was found. 50 miles away, remote farm field, Ashland County. The cause of death, a blow to the head, multiple stab wounds to the neck, severed her carotid artery, her underwear found inside out, indicating sexual assault. And the killer, he took specific things from Amy. Trophies, her horsehead earrings, distinctive, black riding boots, ankle style, her denim backpack, and a black leather binder. It had Buick, best in class, on the clasp. This isn't just theft, is it?
No, absolutely not. It's a chilling psychological signature. Perpetrators often take these trophies, to relive the crime, maintain control. They're critical for profiling. But beyond these disturbing personal items, he also, maybe inadvertently, left behind crucial forensic traces. Hairs from Amy's own dog, Jake, found on a blanket and curtain near her body that links those items directly to her, and these yellowish gold carpet fibers on her body. They matched carpeting from General Motors cars made between 75 and 78, and most importantly, male DNA. Recovered from those items, from her clothing, this dual familiarity, knowing the busy suburban abduction spot and the remote rural disposal site, that's also a key profile point for investigators.
So thousands of leads, lots of persons of interest over the years, but the most significant lead really came up in 2021. A 64-year-old unnamed man. His ex-girlfriend provided some really compelling circumstantial evidence. Things like his suspicious absence on the night Amy was abducted, his car matched those GM carpet fibers, and 2 original eyewitnesses actually identified him from a photo lineup back in 2020. That's a powerful mix of old and new.
Exactly. And that brings us right to what we're calling the DNA frontier. See, for decades, the samples they had were just too degraded, too small, no results. But this DNA frontier really highlights how relentless scientific progress, new labs, advanced forensic genealogy is changing the whole game for cold cases. Forensic genealogy, it uses public DNA databases, builds family trees. It can identify potential relatives of a suspect. It offers a real path to justice where honestly there wasn't one just a few years back. And then just recently, October 2024, a new piece of evidence turned up. Potentially has the killer's hair. That offers a fresh, absolutely vital chance for DNA testing. It's a real race against time now.
Yeah. Our deep dive into Amy's case, it really reveals a profound legacy, doesn't it? Bay Village was just changed forever, that innocence shattered. The Mihaljevic family, they've endured unimaginable grief. The community's commitment to justice, it's still unwavering. You see it in the annual memorial walks, efforts like the Walk for Amy. So, what does this all mean for you? Well, the unsolved murder of Amy Mihaljevic, it really stands as a quintessential American cold case. It's a testament to this enduring pain, but also relentless hope. Can these powerful new tools of science finally put a name to that shadow that fell over Bay Village 35 years ago? Can it bring peace to a family, to a community that has just never stopped searching? We can only hope that the final chapter, with help from these new breakthroughs, is finally ready to be written.